Hi, Laurel Pendle here with LPBC Services. We're a business and consulting agency here in sunny Arizona. We help provide marketing support, leadership support for business owners and organizational leaders and entrepreneurs. Are you ready to align your business profits with purpose? That is one of our missions here at LPBC Services. Wanted to talk a little bit about ghosting today. Sometimes you hear that in the dating world, or relationships in general, but let's talk about it from a business perspective. So, what's ghosting in the workplace? This is usually when a client, or maybe it's a teammate, or somebody in your department or even a business vendor, it could be, or a potential sales client has decided to go away and not return any of your phone calls, your texts, your emails, carrier pigeon messages, whatever it is that you've been trying to share with them. It happens, and business owners, even in the HR professional space, there was a research article that just came out that says nearly 50% of owners, business owners, and professionals believe that ghosting in the workplace is unacceptable. I'm surprised that that's not even higher, honestly. So 28% of employees ghost, and it says nearly 50% of employers ghost. So what does that mean? This behavior really has been increasing, and unfortunately, this disrupts the hiring process. This disrupts all sorts of communication as it relates to trust and accountability in building relationships and trust in the business environment. So it's not just related to candidates or employees, but ghosting is really, when it comes to business sales processes, oftentimes you'll send a proposal out to somebody, and next thing you know, you've sent a follow-up. Maybe you've given them a call to say, is there any questions that you have on the proposal? I'm looking to, get some feedback, and then you just don't hear from them. They don't respond. You send another text or email absent in their communication, and then you start to think, okay, is it something I wrote in the proposal? Have they gone away? Did they not receive the email? Etc. So I guess at the end of the day, ghosting is prevalent in the workplace, as well as if you're on the hiring side, or if you're an employee, as a business owner, as a salesperson. So it's part of, unfortunately, the environment in which we live. I think as a business professional, I try my hardest to get back to individuals, to live with the creed of you do what you say you're going to do, and do it. And I live by that truth. And I'm hopeful other people do too. So sometimes they didn't get the email. Sometimes they've been busy, or they've had health sickness. So let's give people the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, if you've sent multiple email requests, they're not getting back to you, you've picked up the phone, they're still ghosting you or ignoring you, then it's just time to move on. I think we all know that. From a dating perspective or a business perspective, I think it's time to move on. You want to do business with people who you know and trust. And if they're not stepping forward as a leader to get back to you and to respond to your requests, then it's probably somebody who you don't necessarily want to do business with either. So hopefully that's been helpful as a tip. And let's try to be better humans, right? At the end of the day, and let's try not to ghost.